here in Hurst, Texas, where they're doing some road work. And they're doing a pretty basic function in heavy construction. They're drilling a hole in the ground. It's dangerous, technical, dirty, loud, and fascinating. Especially considering how important this kind of operation could be on the moon or Mars. But you notice, none of these guys are in spacesuits. None of these guys are in life support systems while they're running their rigs, because they don't need them here. We're adapted to the Earth environment, and that sounds like kind of an obvious statement, but let's compare that to what it would be like to have to try and do this project on Mars, to put in a road, to drill holes, put in rebar, but you'd have to source the iron from Mars, fill it full of concrete that you source from the surface of Mars, put in a bridge or a roadway or any other form of heavy foundation. These guys are true professionals. And there's actually several different companies involved. But nobody is prepared to do their work on the surface of Mars. This is something we should contemplate if we're thinking about something like SpaceX sending 1 million people to Mars. By the time SpaceX gets 1,000 people on Mars, there's going to be a whole lot of other people real interested in doing it themselves. And these kinds of operations are going to be necessary. Now I'm sitting here watching these guys, and it looks like they're getting ready to take the drill head off and prepare for another hole. I'm not sure quite if that's what they're doing or not. The drill operator gave them a little indication, and they started getting busy. Looks like they're lining up a spot for another hole. Yeah, they're not taking the drill head off. They're getting ready for another hole, it looks like. I noticed a guy look up at me. I don't want him thinking I'm making anything bad about him or anything, or he's going to have any kind of problem. More's the point. I want to demonstrate that these pieces of equipment and these kinds of men are what we're going to need on Mars. Not just guys running robots or, you know, that kind of thing. We're going to need guys doing heavy, heavy labor. And another thing you learn when you're doing this kind of work that they're doing, and I've done similar things before, is you get used to being watched. This is American Nomad News. God bless.